The Ganzfeld experiment is crazy. You block your vision, play white noise, and 5 minutes later, I just saw a cucumber next to a pickle jar. You start hallucinating. And this time I'm staying in until I literally lose my mind.
It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
It is advised to not go for longer than 30 minutes, but YouTuber Eric Struk spent an hour in the Ganzfeld effect, and I want to beat that record.
So the fun thing about these noise cancelling headphones, he can't hear me.
I'm already starting to see images.
So you're not supposed to do the Ganzfeld effect when you're like feeling anxious.
Which is ironic since the day before filming this, something really sad happened. And without telling the crew, I wanted to use this experiment to try and deal with my emotions, which I'm not good at. We all remember what happened last time.
So I'm actually kind of worried because he's been going through a rough time.
Ow.
But you know, we have paramedics.
Weird. I don't know why that keeps happening.
They're somewhere, I swear.
I didn't really like the one I just saw, so. But let's just say there was a dishwasher involved. That actually makes it way more vague than. It's like a Interesting. It's like a cucumber next to a pickle jar.
Before we started, we agreed that if I tap him on the knee, he's gonna tell me how he's feeling.
Cucumbers have some weird meaning in the subconscious.
Let's go for the first update.
I'm feeling a little weird. I realized that I'm talking a lot because I'm low-key a little bit scared of what my mind is gonna make up if I stop talking. Especially since the Ganzfeld effect can literally drive you insane if you do it for too long. I'm seeing grass and the summer season and cicadas, which is funny because we don't have cicadas here and I've also never seen a cicada.
We have heard them in Croatia though. He just doesn't remember.
Now I'm seeing glimpses of my trip to Croatia with my friends.
Whoa.
One of them being Jasper, who's also in this video.
I'm like right here.
You know, all of them. Somehow I'm back to the cucumbers again. It's the exact same image. I also just realized that I'm probably shouting a whole lot. This is where it kind of went downhill. Oh boy. I just got like these chills and all of a sudden I'm like freezing. I also feel like I'm fainting a little bit. That's funny. It's extra funny when you realize that the other people here they can't see if my eyes are, and I'm back. I'm back, you guys. I actually don't know if they're still here.
We are, and we're quite worried. I think we should do a how are you feeling check.
My thoughts have been unkind to me this time. I feel very isolated, which makes sense because that's the whole idea of this. Ooh, ha. I don't know. Got me a little emotional for a second for some reason. After 15 minutes, I'm not doing too well. But according to science, you can get another person to transfer you an image via telepathy during the Ganzfeld experiment. This is because the experiment opens up your mind to see other people's thoughts. Or so they say.
So last time we tried telepathy with Quinten and I, but that didn't work. So I think we need a different person for this. So Quinten doesn't know Dom is here. He does know we're gonna try some more telepathy.
Wallace and Gromit. I am so cold. All of a sudden, I'm seeing several kitchen appliances. I feel like I'm shouting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were. So what's your technique for transferring the frog?
I'm really just...
I'm now seeing a cucumber again, but it's really bumpy. Now I'm thinking of the children's book, The Big Friendly Giant, but also weirdly about the cucumber food that he was always eating.
I mean, it is green like a frog.
What does this mean?
It's getting green.
I'm now thinking of flare pans. You know flare pans? The forbidden pans, you know the ones? I wanted to break the record, face my emotions about yesterday, but the Ganzfeld effect was slowly taking its toll on me instead.
So telepathy isn't working so far, but let's see how he's feeling.
Somehow feeling a little bit better than I did, I'm gonna say a minute ago, but I don't know, an hour ago, 15 minutes ago? I have no idea. Unfortunately, that feeling wouldn't last long. Purple goo, fruit, and mostly cucumbers are the things that keep coming back into my mind. Oh, and horses, but I know where that comes from. It's just this.
He's been quiet for a while now. This doesn't really happen.
Ever.
Yeah.
And the longer I stayed in the Ganzfeld experiment, the more unstable I started to spill my heart out.
So he's ranting about cucumbers while tears are like dripping from under his ping pong balls.
Making videos is both the thing that gives me the most joy and the most frustration. I guess I'm just slightly scared. And this ordeal right now is making me realize that and making me say it out loud for the first time. There is nothing on this planet other than making videos that I enjoy doing. And it's not even an exaggeration. there's nothing. And whenever anyone posts something or like comments something like, yo, this, I was having a bit of a bad day, but this made it better. Oh man, this is making me tear up again. This is, I actually screenshot those and I have like a little folder. When I'm sad, I look at those. Dude, where are the cucumbers now? Come on. It feels like I've been in here very long.
It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, crying or laughing, I don't know.
I've gotten to a point where I'm starting to really look at just the existence of life, which sounds so weirdly vague and dramatic, but like imagine I've just been in here for like 20 minutes.
You've been in it for more than an hour.
That would not roll. I feel like I've reached a point where I just keep crying. There's just been a lot of stressful things happening recently.
You know, he's still doing okay, I think, but...
I guess I'm just really tired.
Yeah, I think this might be getting a little too much for him.
And I just saw the cucumber again.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even tell the crew before we started just now that I actually got really sad. This is gonna sound so dumb. Because the snap streak that I had with my now ex ended just now, that we kind of had since we met. Every time I refused to tell you something about what I saw, it was either glimpses from her place or her herself. Remember the dishwasher that I mentioned at the start? I'm just having a pretty tough time with this. As a matter of fact, I think I'm done.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, hey, Dom's here. Hi, Dom. This was, how long have I been in here?
1 hour, 14 minutes, and 49 seconds.
It felt way longer. I just realized halfway through that I'm very glad that you're here and that you guys have also been there for me just the last days on not video. And that no matter how suck-uppy and, you know, fake this sounds, that I'm also very glad that you are here. Because like I mentioned, this is kind of like the only thing that I enjoy doing at any point ever, so.
You want to get up and get a hug?
I think so. Ah! Ah! Where did this come from?